Well, this song Hit Different is something else. I've got to start at an obvious place. Like, what is it? What is it to you? What is the song? Why are we hearing this first? What is going on here?
You know, it's interesting. I don't really know why this is like the first. It's like I was swimming in my brain about what I wanted to say first, what I wanted to like bring energy wise first. And I just stopped trying to like overthink it. I just wanted to give people something just to vibe because I have so much stuff that I'm just done holding on to. So it's like, I don't even know how any of it's going to take shape or any of that, but I'm just done holding on to it. And this is like the beginning of me just like rolling out all my thoughts. And this is like my first time directing all my stuff. So I'm just really, it's just like dying a lot. You have to just live and just like do it.
Honestly, SZA, your instinct is right on. And I know that there's all this thing about diligence and what do we do and how do we make it perfect? But I've got to ask the people that, you decided to work with on this. I already know, but tell the people who helped you carve the song together with Ty.
This is definitely the Neptunes. This is definitely
crazy.
I can't really wrap my head around the experience. And I think more so I'm fangirling off of having, a track produced by probably the most formative producers and like artists for me when I was growing up. I cried just explaining to Pharrell what he meant to me growing up, like here in the burbs, being one of 5 Black people in my radius. And then I came a day late to it was Super Bowl weekend, and I came a day late to the whole recording experience. And I was like, I ruined it. Like, this is going to be so crazy. And then, I don't know, it just was not. And Chad was just like perfect. And Pharrell was just perfect. It was just, It was too perfect. Yeah. And then Ty just came through, and it was so crazy. He's so effortless. And all he was like mumbling and just said, hit different. And it really hit me differently. And we made, me and Pharrell and Chad and everybody, we just made like 5 jams that we just love, or 6. And I just cannot believe that. I feel like I was working towards that moment my whole life. And then the next day when I came in after the first day, like, I don't know why I feel like I'm about to cry right now, but the next day when I came in after like the first session, and I was just like, I can't believe this is another day here and things are going well. And I just feel like I've really been working towards just like this picture culmination. I'm in the Everyone Knows video when I was in like 10th grade or like 11th grade because
Really?
I was just bringing clothes to set and I accidentally got caught on camera, and they were like, you just do something in the camera. And I was just like, okay. But it was just, there's no way to explain what it's like to be like a BBC ice cream stan and wait outside in line with thousands of kids and skip school. There's a beat. And skip school just so you could go see, so you can go see Pharrell.
What's really amazing about the song is the fact that you really take your time to show up, and you're so generous, and you give Ty this space to just tee you up. And then when you arrive, it's like, and I know this is all instinct, but it feels like such a moment when you land into this groove. How did you write it? Was it something cerebral? Did it just pour out of you? Like, how did the words like happen?
There's either 2 ways I write. I either write the words first, where I write as if I'm sending my last text message to whoever. And it's like, if I had one more opportunity to tell this person to kiss my ass, how would I do it? And then there's another way that I write when it's like, where it's like, okay, if I was just flowing and I heard this beat and it wasn't me, what would I do?
Hit Different is crazy. I've got to swing into the video. And so I wonder kind of where the idea came from and how you enjoyed the experience of sort of undertaking a film shoot and getting all that stuff going.
It came together in 4 days. We learned the choreography in 2 days. And then we went to the junkyard. It was so, it was very serendipitous almost. It was kind of weird because we went to the junkyard and scouted everything. There was a whole setup of like hubcaps that I thought like, oh, these hubcaps are like a mountain of hubcaps, like thousands of them. So I'm like, and they're like gold and these rims, they're beautiful. I'm like, I want to shoot in front of these hubcaps. We tell them that we're ready for it. The next day, right before it's the time to shoot and I'm in rehearsal, they come and tell me that they sold all the hubcaps. They're gone. So I'm like, okay. So I want to ride the forklift. We don't have a permit to let me ride this forklift on a car unharnessed, but I need you to let me do it because we can't fill this space with anything whack.
Yeah.
I was just so grateful that everybody believed in me, even if they didn't see the vision when I was speaking, because I'm a novice. I don't have a shot list. And for y'all, like, I'm over here being like, and everyone's like, so what do we do next? And I'm just like, well,
it's such a beautifully directed video, SZA. It really is. It's amazing, and it goes so perfect. And the way Ty just shows up nonchalant in the car yard at the end, like,
I wanted him to be in the song scene, the scene where everyone's in blue and they're doing like qigong movements. That's part of my daily exercise that I just wanted to like incorporate, because I think qigong and tai chi and just the movement of chi is so powerful and so interesting. I just wanted to combine just all the intentions that I have, I don't know, and just throw it together and see how it all feels. Gymnastics on the end part of the video, which is like a snippet of another song.
I don't want to blow that up and like gas you too much on that, because I know that that's probably mysterious for a reason, but it's kind of in my nature to be curious. So you got to give me a little something about what that thing at the end is.
I just really want to put out more music. Yeah. This body of work is very, everything sounds different, but it all sounds like me. So like Hit Different doesn't sound like anything else on the project, and then neither does, you know, Good Days, which is at the end of that, and doesn't sound like Joni, doesn't sound like Love Language, doesn't sound like it. Everything sounds different in its own way, and I just wanted to be able, the visuals are all completely different, but I really realized that, you know, you're the glue in everything you do.
I suppose the next question for me really is, you know, how many songs, like how much music have you been making?
I'm making a ton of music, and then in terms of, I just want to roll out. Top gave me the go to just put out stuff.
But hang on a minute, right? Now, I feel this is the second time that we've seen this soap opera come up and show its face, right? Which is just like that. I want to put my shit out. I want to put it out right now, right? And you go and you put it out there. And listen, it's wonderful, right? But I feel for Punch, because Punch is like, oh shit, man. Like, did you see on the timeline when he was like, I'm a human being. You're hurting my feelings. Did you? No, but it was so funny. I was so funny.
He's a Pisces, so it's like he's very streamlined. So when I'm like, hey, I finally have confidence, I think I'm ready, and he's like, but he was right the whole time. It's really, they've always told me, when are you going to put this music out? They come and they ask me respectfully. They don't press me, even though they should be pressing me. And they're just like, I like this. Let me know when you put that out. I'm like, okay, well, it can't go out without a video, so I guess. And then I start moving around and doing visuals. But then I get panicky when I get to the like, so this is coming out like to other people. They're going to hear it in their house, in their own space. And then I start holding this, and then I get really like nervous. But Punch and Top have never ever been the type to be like, no, like, you just can't do this. Like, if anything, they're just like, if you are gonna do it, because I'm so haphazard, I'm like, I have confidence today, I'm gonna drop this today, because if we hold this another week, it's not coming out for another year. And then, but that's not the way things work. And I've never been signed to like a major label before. I never had to put anything through a system. Like, I've been just dropping on SoundCloud before I got signed to them, and I only dropped one album prior to this. So it was like, and they stole my hard drive from me then. So it's like, if you really leave it up to me, ain't no telling when it'll come out, because I have anxiety.
This whole kind of moving in a loose space is working. And I said this to someone yesterday, because I know we're running out of time, but I said to someone yesterday when we knew that you were coming back confidentially, and I was like, you know, I just love that there's decisions and things going on that don't seem to work in any traditional metrics or framework. And there are very few artists that can do that. And still, when you come out, it feels so methodical and thought through, even though perhaps it's not. It's this strange chemistry, and you've got it. Like, when you come back, it makes total sense, even though perhaps in behind the scenes it hasn't made any sense at all.
No, I really thank you for saying that. I really, I've never been this scared before. I'm just gonna say that in a very honest way, because I'm just really attached to my music in a way that I'm just really attached. I'm really attached, and I'm really I have more intention in what I'm doing in terms of like, I just want to be able to provide for people. I don't want to be lazy in what I do. I want to make sure that I'm doing my best. And sometimes if I step away from something and come back to it, like, damn, that wasn't your best. Go back and make it your best. But then, like, you know, it's 3 years going back and doing that. And now it's like, it's not out again. But I just thank you for saying that.
So it's been such a joy to finally get to speak with you. You know, it's so rare that someone like you, so it's like, for me, it's rare to sort of, I don't know, meet you at someone like you at this point in your career. So it's great to be able to sort of make the connection, and apologies for the out and out fanboying at the beginning. I was just like, oh my God.
No, I've been stalking you and like fangirling for so long, and I just really honestly just wanted to make music that was good enough for like to have, I don't know, be worth talking to you about. And I'm just going to be honest in that. And I just really am hard on myself, and I just thank you for taking time to talk to me.